The single mother crashed a banquet with her little boy and called a married CEO husband in front of his wife. Everyone froze. The CEO shouted that she was only an employee, but the woman cried harder. She said she could be a servant, as long as he admitted the child. The boy called everyone uncle and aunt. The wife slapped the CEO to the floor, and every guest believed the scandal was real. But the next second, the mother and son left smiling. It turned out this was not an affair. They were actors hired to expose a cheater. The boy praised her performance, but her smile faded. She still had no home, no stable job, and a child to raise alone. At the same time, the most powerful young heir in the city was being forced to marry. His sick grandmother wanted a great-grandchild, and his mother kept sending women to him. He was so annoyed that he ordered every servant in his home to be replaced by men. That rule became the woman's only chance. She cut her hair, faked a male identity, and applied as his live-in nanny. When the interview was about to fail, her little boy suddenly rushed in and called her dad. The room went silent. The woman almost collapsed, but the child hugged her leg and made the lie impossible to undo. To her surprise, the heir signed the contract and told her to live in his house. She thought she had found a job, but soon she found a boutonniere hidden in his suitcase. The label dragged her back to 5 years ago. At a wedding, she was hired as cheap help. The bride forced her to drink wine for the groom, but no one told her it was drugged. A strange groomsman drank the same wine, and that night, the two fell into the same bed. The next morning, she woke up with one blurred memory and one clue from the man's body. Years later, when she saw the heir after a bath, she saw that same mark on his chest. Her heart almost stopped. Could this man be her son's father? She was not the only one who noticed. The heir's grandmother saw the boy at the park and froze. The child looked exactly like the heir when he was young. She secretly collected the boy's hair and ordered a DNA test. The man's mother refused to believe it, but the grandmother knew the child's age matched perfectly. From then on, the woman lived between two disasters. In the house, she had to act like a male nanny. In private, she had to steal the heir's hair and nails. She sneaked into his bathroom and almost got caught. When she sent the sample to a doctor, the doctor stared at the report and asked if it came from a human. Only then did she realize she had tested the family dog's hair. She was furious, but for her son to enter a good kindergarten, she had to keep lying. On family activity day, she dressed as the boy's mother in class, then rushed out, changed into a hoodie and wig, and came back as his single father. Unfortunately, the heir arrived at the same kindergarten. The boy dropped her bag. Inside was a woman's skirt. The heir picked it up and stared at her. She first said the skirt was not hers, then panicked and claimed she sometimes wore women's clothes. The heir did not expose her. Instead, he said that since she came to buy medicine on her day off, he would pay double overtime. She thought she had survived again, but she had no idea that the real DNA report was already moving toward the Goof family, and the man in front of her was only one step away from discovering that his male nanny was a woman, and her son might be his own child.